I need to talk to you about something because every single time I make use of this Huda Beauty loose setting powder, my eyes just start to water like I am crying. And I thought, okay, maybe I'm just emotional, maybe it's just me. Then I used my Mary Kay powder. I've had this for like God knows how long. No tears, none, nothing. So today I'm just trying to get to the bottom of all of this. Welcome back once again to Colette's Diary, and I'm your lovely sweet girl Colette. And if you're seeing me for the first time, you're just looking at me like, don't want to subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you. Today I'm going to do like a full honest comparison of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder and my Mary Kay Loose Setting Powder. I'm going to apply both of them on my face and I'm going to tell you exactly what I am experiencing, and at the end of the video, like, we are actually going to know which one is worth our money, especially for people like us that have sensitive eyes. Okay, let me show you guys these powders properly. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, and you all know this brand. This is luxury, and this powder is actually very good because it gives you like a soft focus blurring effect, sets your makeup. It also controls shine, so it gives you that baked camera ready finish. I really do love this powder, and please note that it is not cheap. I actually got the duo because I felt like this is like more money for getting like, one one powder. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I think this powder costs like 50 something to like $60. I can't remember exactly what the price is, but I think that's the range. Now this is the Mary Kay loose setting powder, and as you can see, I've had this for a very long time. The name is not even, it's not showing up, but it is here at the back. And I've had this for like a very long time. I can't even remember how much I got this for anymore. And this actually, sets my under eye in place, and it does everything like really well for me. Just that Huda Beauty is like, gives you a more like a brushed finish, but this one does like almost the same thing. It minimizes the appearance of pores and all those big things. So it's not bad. Now, before I do anything, I just want to say this: like, nobody sent me, like, nobody really sent me. I bought both of these. I bought both of these with my own money. None of them was sent to me as PR. So I have every reason to tell the absolute and absolute truth today. I am not here to waste my time or even waste your own time. You feel me? So I have my base done already. My foundation, concealer, blush, everything is sitting nicely. So we are going on with the powders. I am going to start with the Huda Beauty because this powder has been causing a lot of chaos in my life. Sincerely, guys, that's been causing a lot of chaos. But look at the packaging. The packaging is like very nice. It's gorgeous. I'm not going to lie to you. The packaging alone is like, chef's kiss. Like, you see, if you want to use separate powders, you can. If you want to use the both of them, you're still very free to do that. Now let's pour this out. Like, do you guys see how finely milled this powder looks? Like, it looks like the cloud. Like, it looks like a cloud. It's just so pretty. Like, just sitting on this thing alone, it looks really good. So I am going to go ahead and use this to set one side of my makeup. So, so I'm going to use this to set one part of my face. I'm going to diffuse this out a bit before going in, and then we press just with that little one, and then you can see how airbrushed that side already looks. Like, you can already see the difference between this side and this side. Like, you did a very good job for just once, like for just using it once. I mean, we are going to go over it again second time, then set the remainder half of my face. Now we are finished setting this side. We are going to go over and do the Mary Kay on the other side. So on this side of my face, I'm applying the Mary Kay loose setting powder. Like, the packaging is not all that fantastic, it's not beautiful, all of that. It's just like very simple, very basic. But again, we're not here for the packaging, are we? No, we are buying results. You feel me? So I'm just going to do this. Oh, you guys are seeing this. If you ask me sincerely, you can definitely see the difference between the Mary Kay and the Huda Beauty. I think because I'm using the Huda's loose powder that is like colored, It's giving my face like more color, but this one is just like a brown powder. So like there is no much color on my face. Wait, do you see what is actually happening right now on the Huda Beauty side? I am beginning to tear up. You can see my eyes just start to water. I don't know if it is because of the ingredients in this product. I think maybe the talc. I don't know what it is, but something in this powder is not just in agreement with my eyes, and it's really sad. Very, very sad. And this is not like as if I'm crying about anything. Like nothing has happened to me today. My emotions are fine. My eyes just, they decide to do this every time this powder is near. And it is very uncomfortable because now I have to be very careful not to ruin my whole under eye look, which is not what this is not what I signed up for when I spent the kind of money I spent buying this powder. My skin looks really good. The Huda Beauty blurred out, everything, luxury finish. But at what cost? Like really, I worked like at what cost? It's costing me like will I will I always have to, be dabbing my eye every time with the pressed powder? No, I wouldn't really have that time, especially as somebody that works. Like if I get my makeup done to take to work and then I make use of this powder, this is what I am going to be going through. Guys, look at this. Can you see? See this? When I finished this makeup, I went to do like other things, like just continued my day, and then I realized that the tears have started to roll out, and this is what I'm ending up with. Like, see, even when I'm trying to blink, you could see that more like water is still like coming out of my eyes. Before I give you my final verdict, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And every week, I'm basically trying to post videos that are, educational and helpful, and testing out products and helping you so that you don't make expensive mistakes with your money. So go ahead and subscribe. So let me just be completely honest here. The Huda Beauty, setting powder, the finish is beautiful, obviously. I will not take that away from it. If you're doing like a photo shoot, you're going for an event, you want that very polished blood camera kind of look, Huda Beauty will definitely give you that. The longevity is there because when I first bought this powder, I was using it like every time because I really liked it before the whole tears thing started. It holds your makeup and your skin will look like very, very filtered. It's very beautiful. But, and this is a very big but, if you have sensitive eyes like me, this powder is going to have you looking like you just attended a funeral the whole time you are getting ready, which is not cute. Sincerely, it's not cute. Nobody likes that. And this is a problem that really nobody actually talks about. I've not really seen people that have come out to complain or talk about this particular problem, because I don't think anybody wants to be fixing their eye makeup every time they set their face. This is like stress that I did not even sign up for at all. Like, this is not it. On the other hand, my Mary Kay loose setting powder does give you the same level of luxury. It gives you a blood finish, just like the Huda Beauty. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that Mary Kay is not actually a good setting powder that you can use. It's actually good. Like, as you can see, I used it on this side of my face, and it is really good. If you put Mary Kay and Huda Beauty side by side, Huda Beauty definitely has an edge over Mary Kay, as you can see. But my eyes are dry, my eyes are comfortable, the makeup is set, and it's not teary. Like, my makeup is still intact. So here is my conclusion. If you're on a budget or if your eyes are sensitive at all, go for the Mary Kay. You do not even think about it, and it gets the job done, and your eyes will thank you. You can go for Mary Kay or any other setting powder out there. I think there are lots of setting powders that you can actually make use of. Personally, I'm still on the hunt for a good setting powder that I can actually use. So if you can recommend setting powders for me, please recommend powders for me in the comment section. I'm going to try them out, so that I can have a setting powder that I can use aside for the Mary Kay. But if you have the money and if you have like enough money and your eyes don't react to the particles, the Huda Beauty is actually worth trying at least once in your life. The finish of this powder is genuinely something else. But if your eyes start doing what mine just did today, my dear, put it down and just back up slowly, like go back. And I just want to say, I think it is the ultra fine milling of the Huda Beauty that, is getting into my eyes and causing the irritation. It's so finely milled, like they milled this powder so well. And I think the particles are floating in the air and are enough to set my eyes off. Or maybe when I'm applying them and it just maybe enters my eye a bit, that's what I feel. So if anybody else is experiencing this, please do well to let me know. Let me be sure that it's not just me, and I need you to tell me in the comments, because I need to be sure that like it's not just me that's going through this. Because if it's just me, something is definitely wrong. And Huda, please, if you're ever going to see this video in your life, please, if you can do something about the powder for those of us that have sensitive eyes, you can up the price a bit. That's fine. I am definitely going to purchase it. That's sure. But if you could like just work on like the sensitivity of the powder to people's eyes, that would be really nice. And I would really want to buy it because I really love this powder. You see that more tears are even coming out of my face and ruining my makeup. And the funny thing is that when this thing happens and then I try to like apply more powder on it, it just gets worse. And sometimes I just try to like use, apply eyeliner, do some kind of touches under my eyes so people won't notice. But sometimes it just makes the whole makeup worse because some days I don't feel like putting those things on my eyes, you know? But so, my loves, that's it for today. Huda Beauty versus Mary Kay Loose Setting Powder, the honest, unfiltered, teary eye review. Do well to let me know in the comment section which team you are on. Are you team Huda Beauty or are you team Mary Kay or any other loose powder we have in this world? And if you have used the Huda Beauty loose setting powder before and your eyes started doing things like this, I need to know sincerely. Leave it in the comments and we are going to compare notes and maybe find a way to make this powder work for us. Who knows? If you've liked this video, please give a thumbs up. It genuinely helps me out here, so I know that you actually liked what I did, and gives me motivation to make another one for you. And I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I post videos every week and you never know what we are testing next. So we might be testing something that you've been having at the back of your mind and you've just been confused about, and I'll just be here as your internet friend to help you. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.